Hey guys, it's Rachel Adams. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's look is going to be a smoky brown eye. We're going to incorporate some mattes, some shimmers, some golds, some browns, just you name it. It's kind of included in this look. This is one of my absolute favorite go-to staple looks that I wear all year round, but it's especially hot this spring since one of the spring 2015 trends is a brown all over lid. So if you haven't already, please subscribe and show some. And as always, I love to hear from you guys, so please comment below with any questions, comments, any requests. I love to hear from you guys. So thanks so much, and let's get started. Okay, to get started, we're going to go in with a tapered blending brush and with the color Beautiful. This is a loose pigment, and it's a very just soft brown. Actually very similar to the MAC color called soft brown. So we're just going to work this into the inner crease and up on top of the brow bone just slightly. This is going to just lay a nice foundation for the rest of our makeup look. And you know the drill, blend, 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 blend. Back and forth, windshield wiper motions, also using little circular motions here and there just to really blend out that color. On to the next eye, just getting a nice even foundation. Next, we're going to go in with a penciled brush, and we're going to go in with a dark, dark chocolate brown. This color is called Infatuated. It's also a loose pigment. When you're working with a matte loose pigment, you really need to be careful to start with a little product, and you can always build up. If you start with too much, it's really hard to take it away. So you're just going to push this into the inner crease, making sure not to really go any higher than the crease. I have slightly shaded eyelids, so I sometimes push it just a little bit up above the crease, because when I'm looking straight on, you won't see it unless I do that. And I really want to be able to see this dark color when my eyelids are open. So I'm going to just push this. I'm going to push in a little bit on that outer crease and then a little onto the eyelid, just getting, again, a nice foundation. As always, after each step, I go in and blend those colors out. So we're going to go ahead and just blend back and forth again using the same brush that we started off with, this time without any product on it. Just blending the two browns. I always focus, again, like I said, mostly on the brow bone and underneath, just making sure that those colors, as they find each other, they meet each other, they just really blend and there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going to go in with the large shader brush, and I'm going to actually be using a cream shadow. Now typically I would suggest using a synthetic brush because that won't hold on to the product, but for this look I don't want it so overpowering, so I'm going to go ahead with a natural brush and just push this in, and as you can see it makes the cream shadow lighter. It goes on much lighter as opposed to going on with the flat synthetic brush would really pack on the color, which is a beautiful look too, but that's not the look I wanted today. Now taking the tapered blending brush, I'm going to dab on a little of the color Sexy, which is a very pretty pink champagne highlight color, and I'm just going to lightly dust. Again, you need to use a light hand while dusting this over the cream shadow that I did. This just helps set the cream shadow and also helps give it a nice little bright punch. Now I'm going to go back in with a small shader brush, and I'm going to pat in this golden color called Gorgeous. This is a very highly pigmented, highly shimmery gold, like true gold eyeshadow, and I'm going to just pat this over where I just put Sexy. So the Sexy is going to lay as a foundation to just give my lid a nice light color so that the gold really, the true gold color really comes out. And I'm just going to pack this on. In these 3 steps, from the cream shadow to this step, you want to make sure you work kind of quickly because you want this to be able to attach to that cream shadow. Now going in again with the pencil brush, I'm going to be using a dark shimmery bronze color called Daring. This is again highly shimmered, highly pigmented. It's a loose pigment. All of my colors today are loose pigments. And I'm just going to push this into the crease. I always like to go back over with my dark colors once I've done my eyelid and just really chisel out that crease. Again, like I said, I have a lot of meat, if you will, on my eyelid, so I really always like to really chisel in the crease to give myself an illusion of a deep eye. Now I'm going back in with the blending brush, no product on it this time, and just blending this out. When using a matte colors and shimmer colors, it's really important to be able to blend them together because shimmery colors blend much easier than matte colors, and sometimes they don't blend well together unless you really, are on purpose about it. Now I'm going in again with the small shader brush, again with the color Sexy. This time I'm going to just loosely dust it directly underneath my eyelid. I love this color. In the video though, it does look a little overly pink and a little overly shimmery. It's not. Now I'm going in with the color Infatuated and a flat brush, and I'm just dusting this on my lower lash line. Just making sure I get a nice coverage. I am going to go back with an actual eyeliner. I also, from the bottom lash, I also attach it to the outer crease of my shadow. So I just work it and just attach those two areas. Now I'm going in with a flat angled brush. I mix the corrupted loose black pigment with our primer, and I make a gel eyeliner. It's one of my favorite ways to wear this, plus it's long lasting and it's just so good for your skin. I mean, these products are just so good for you. You don't have to worry about the ingredients because the ingredients are all natural and not harmful, no chemicals. I just love that. So anyways, pushing this in, giving myself a nice wing liner because after all, this is a smoky look and it's a bronzed look. Two of my favorite things in the entire world. So just winging that eyeliner, make sure it's a little thick because I'm going to go in with some dramatic lashes. Making sure also to carry this black down. I'm putting it onto my waterline and just kind of smudging it in with this flat angled brush to my lash line. This is going to give the desired effect that we wanted. Now I'm going to put my face on, hold on one moment, and voila. I also, if you're curious, added a pop of color. I added a lip gloss called Ladylike, which is the perfect coral, spring, summer, beautiful shade. And there you go. And you can just see it's just got all these nice golden hues, but it's mostly brown. It's not overpowering. It's definitely a beautiful going out evening look, and it can be toned down for an everyday look or toned up for a night look. Thanks so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and so you can see more of my videos. Thank you.